Both involve murder cases where emotions are already running high.
And the latest happened this morning, and as WDRB's Conroy DeLuche found out, it's making security more of a concern.
Extra security was on hand for Ronnie O'Bannon's court appearance. He's the former Jack Harlow DJ accused of killing a woman at a nightclub.
And when they were leaving the courtroom and I heard the women screaming, I feared for the worst because I knew how emotional, and you could almost feel the energy in the room.
The prosecutor, Ebert Haegele, got hit with a cell phone in the midst of the melee last week.
I can count on one hand how many courtroom fights there have been, and to have 2 within a week is certainly unusual.
CR 1302, Commonwealth versus Robert Pierce.
This is the hearing from the second fight. This occurred Tuesday. Defense attorney Keith Kamenisch says normally his client's family is behind him, the victim's family behind the prosecutor. But in this pretrial hearing, the sides were reversed.
I informed the court that I wanted to wait to have that motion heard until I could review discovery. So it was passed to our next pretrial conference date in January. When I mentioned that, I heard someone behind me, a female, say he should never get out.
The hearing came to an end.
Thank you all.
And so does the video feed. But Kamenisch describes what came next.
At that point, the young lady and my client's girlfriend approached each other, and basically a melee broke out. It happened very, very quickly. Mr. Harris's girlfriend got close enough for me to be able to grab her and instruct her to stop it.
Kamenisch says the deputy assigned to the judge quickly ran in and backup arrived to stop the fight. Now that they know that there's bad blood between both families, Kamenisch says they will meet with the prosecution, judge, and sheriff's office to increase security.
We always want to present ourselves in a way that the system is working fairly for everybody. But when you have a brawl like this break out, it makes it seem like the system is operating chaotically.
2 fights in less than a week at the same courthouse.
I don't think it's cause for alarm yet. I think it's obviously unacceptable behavior, and I think that the deputy's office has done a good job calming it down, but I don't think anybody in my office feels unsafe to be in the courthouse at this time.
O'Bannon's case is set to go to trial next month, and Haegele says all sides will sit down together to discuss security. The sheriff's office is in charge of security at the courthouse. A spokesperson says every judge has 1 deputy assigned. He says there are 2 control rooms with cameras that are monitored and teams are on standby. He says if there is a cause for concern before a hearing, they do add security. With photojournalist Josh Horton, Conroy DeLuche, WDRB News.